That was so off. That was funny. Sound and light, man.
What?
Different speeds. Hearing it to watching it happen on the screen.
It's also a delay.
Oh.
It's not sound and light. It's the fact that it has to go through a camera into a computer and then be displayed.
Oh. Well, I thought I was sciencing, so.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So here's a thought.
Okay.
If you have plumbing that you need to do, right, in your house, and maybe your water is a bit hard to turn off or you don't have the water shut off valve tool
Okay.
to make it easier, you could just plan it out, right? And not pay your bill for a couple months. They'll come out and shut it off for you, get your work done, then call them back up and be like, hey, I need my water turned back on.
That seems poor planning.
Or magnificent planning, because it's going to take a couple months for them to come and turn it off.
Yeah, but to turn it back on, you have to pay all that money back.
Well, yeah, you had it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You just wanted them to come turn the water off.
Or you could just be like, hey, I don't know how to turn it off. Can you come turn it off for me? I'm having house renovations done.
Don't break my hack here. We got going on.
I don't think it's a hack because I think you had to end up paying more in the end for like reconnecting.
No. What?
I would think that they'd be like, oh, we have to come out to turn it on, so we're charging you.
Maybe. Maybe not. Want to try it?
No.
You're right.
We don't have any work that needs to be done either.
Well,
On
I
top
know
of
where
that.
the valve is, and I've turned it off before. So it was just something funny.
Yep.
You don't find it funny?
No, that was so funny. Wow. More like than haha.
So there was a professor at a college that was teaching about linguistics because he was a linguistics professor.
Okay.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
In English, he was saying that if you have two negatives, it makes it a positive.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And, wow. In Russian, that's two negatives. It stays negative. Right?
No, I don't know that.
That's what he was saying.
Oh, well, you said right, and I was like, no, I don't.
It was a cue to make sure you were still listening.
Oh.
So you were, so that's good.
And then here, I was like, is that a common thing people know? Like two lefts, by right. In Russia, two lefts still make another left.
No.
Okay.
I
didn't know it was like a common thing that I just didn't know. Because you're like, right?
But he did say there's no language in the world that two positives produce a negative. And then a voice from the back of the room said, yeah, right.
What?
Because it's a negative connotation on the words. Like being sarcastic. Oh, no. Was it?
I never would have gotten that.
It's funny when you get it.
Maybe.
Maybe not.
He said something positive. Two positives don't make a negative. And then the guy said a negative remark. I would not have gotten it if you didn't explain it to me. I couldn't figure out if you were telling me a joke or if it was a real story and you just hadn't finished the story yet.
Hey, I'm an excellent joke teller. and storyteller,
You're what?
obviously.
You're what?
You heard me. Excellent.
Is that what you said the first time?
It's what I heard in my head.
Love that for you.
You know, it's like songs. Hear what I want.
Mm-hmm.
Are you hearing the songs in your head?
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
How often do you have songs in your head?
All the time.
All the time?
Multiples.
Multiples at the same time?
Mm-hmm.
Like competing radio stations?
No. Like, there's a couple. Like, there's a disc changer. Like a six disc changer in my head.
What is that?
Okay, and it's just on rotation. Sometimes it gets played in repeat, but there's a few in there.
That sounds like fun.
Mm-hmm. Want you to want me. Where do we go now? Days when the rains came.
Those 2 different songs.
I know. That's those two of my discs. Call me when you need me and my heart's on fire.
So you're like Jack FM, where you don't even get to the end of the song and you're already on to the next one.
Oh, yeah. A lot of the times it's just chunks of a song. Sometimes it's like the whole thing, or just like 3 lines, but not even like a completion of a thought. It just stops halfway through.
And it could just be the shooby dooby doop doop doop.
Wah.
Just that over and over.
Yeah.
All day long.
Yeah. A lot of times it's just a tiny chunk that's over and over and over.
Over and over again.
Yes. It's normal.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Everybody has that.
I did see a sign today while we were hanging out with Miss Masako that said, "Relax. We're all crazy. It's not a competition."
It's not a competition. That's funny.
That is funny.
That's really funny. Oh, I like that so much. I'm just gonna write it in my phone real quick.
Are you going to write it in your phone real quick? Yeah. Who you want to tell it to?
Nobody?
Uh-huh.
I just want to make sure that I remember it.
Sounds like you want to tell it to somebody if you want to remember it.
No, I think it's just, what did it say?
You want me to repeat it?
Yeah.
Relax.
Mm-hmm.
We're all crazy. It's not a competition.
Thank you for that brief intermission. We had a moment of silence for
All the crazies?
all the single crazies, all the single single crazies, single crazies.
So what's going on in your life?
Oh, these things.
So many things. Like Golden Girls or...
I love Golden Girls. I love Golden Girls so much. I could just watch them. I just realized that's what you do with a show. Duh. But I could watch them a lot.
Binge them?
Yeah, I don't even want to binge them. I just want them on in the background, like soothing grandmothers that bicker and laugh.
Yeah.
It's like
Nice
the
old
inside
ladies.
of my soul.
The inside of your soul is just a bunch of old ladies bickering back and forth.
And laughing.
Oh, okay. It's got to have the laughter.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's not fun. But yeah, that's what my insides are like. It's just little old ladies. I would say, like, I watch some of my coworkers date, and just the process in that, um, and I'm not doing it again. Like, you are as good as
Well,
it
that's good to
gets.
know.
Okay, well, I'm saying if you die, not on
Oh, okay.
if you were to die, not anytime soon, Lord, my mouth to your ears. Um,
My mouth to your ears.
yeah,
What?
a little biblical whisper.
Oh. First time I heard that.
I want him to, you know. Any hoot.
Huh.
What was I saying?
You want a date?
I don't want to date.
Oh.
No, I definitely don't want to date. I see them doing it. I'm like, this is no, thank you, not ever again. So I'm just gonna Golden Girls it.
Fun.
That's it. I'm just gonna Golden Girls it. I'm gonna, if we have, I was gonna say, hand on a mouse. If we have house on a house on, I don't need to listen to this. If I was like, that sounds so good. If we get a house with land, then
On a mouse on a house?
no, a man on a house. House on some land. Then obviously, like that's where we'd be probably make sure that we have a swimming pool, obvi. And then
Do you have certain friends already picked out that would be
I mean,
the different characters?
my friends are all different characters.
Yes, but we're talking about the ones that are in real life, not the ones in your head.
No,
Ah.
you're funny. No, not for like characters. And really like it depends on like who else's husbands die, you know? Like if you still have your husband, you can't join the Golden Girls Club because you still married,
Hmm.
you know? So
I'm just saying, like,
bachelorettes to the rapturette. You know, like they say bachelor to the rapture. I was trying to make it ladies, but
yeah.
ladies escaping Hades. No, that's not it. I'll figure it out. We'll have a code name.
But you definitely have to have a rose within the house because that will be your
Just
laughter.
the constant comedic. Mm-hmm. Who's your favorite Golden Girl?
Probably Rose.
Really?
Yeah. But I really like Sophia too.
Oh man, I love Sophia. That is my answer. Ma'am, what are you doing? No, thank you. I appreciate that you require attention. This is not how you get what you need, though. I love Sophia so much. What are you looking at me like that for?
Just looking at you.
Mm-hmm. Everything here is normal. There's like a little bit of Sophia just inside my brain all the time. She's so sassy and cute. I think I'm thinking like I don't know that I have any Blanche in me though. She's sassy. Some of it. Sassiness.
A little bit.
And she loves her grandchildren. And I love my grand dog. So maybe I do
Obviously the
have a
same.
little Blanche. What?
What?
What'd you say?
Said obviously the same.
Yeah. I thought you said CCO Playmate. And I was like, what a weird thing to say.
What even is that?
CCO Playmate, come out and play with me. And bring your dollies 3. Climb up my apple tree. You know, the
No.
little hand clap you do?
No.
That girls be doing.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
We'll be jolly friends forevermore. Nope. Okie dokie.
Uh-huh.
I always thought it was Slide Down My Rainbow. And I was like, yeah, obviously that makes sense. It's like a make-believe thing. It's Rain Barrel. Why would you slide down a rain barrel? That seems, unless they made a slide out of a rain barrel,
What is
so
it?
you
What
could
is
slide.
even a rain barrel?
A barrel that collects rain?
Are you sure?
A catchment system.
I don't know what it is.
Maybe those aren't the words. I always thought it was rainbow. Somebody told me rain barrel. And I was like, done. Obviously, you hear things better than I do, so.
Maybe it is, but maybe we don't know what it is.
In my head, I'm thinking like a giant wine barrel cut in half, or like a giant pickle barrel, you know, cut in half, and then you have wood underneath and connect them so that from your tree house you can slide down the cuts of rain barrel as a slide. Boom, slide down my rain barrel. It's a slide, a wooden slide.
Why wouldn't you say slide down my slide?
Because that just sounds so weird. It doesn't actually fit like the syncopation of the song.
Oh, obviously.
Slide down my slide.
Yeah. See?
Ew.
Hey,
I don't, that's,
I'm the best
you're not
songwriter
going to
you
say
know.
the same word over and over, I don't think. I mean, I don't think you should, but there are songs that do. What's that one? Beyonce has a song where she says like the same
Like
thing.
all of her songs?
No, it's like the same line right after the other. But it's not like forevermore, forevermore. It's like he'll be here in a minute, and then matter of fact, he'll be here in a minute. I can have another man here in a minute. I can have another you in a minute. Matter of fact, he'll be here in a minute. Like she says, in a minute, in a minute. I'm like, or maybe she doesn't.
Maybe
And
she's a
that's just
PBS
all.
kid.
In a minute.
In a minute.
Or maybe that's not what it's saying. I just think that's what it's saying. I'm sorry, Beyonce.
Why?
Just in case I got it wrong.
I don't think she cares.
She might hear me.
She don't care.
She does.
Illuminati? What?
I think, well, I know that Siri likes Beyonce, and when Siri comes to life, I need for her to save my life. You tell her to shut up all the time.
Yeah.
I tell her I'm sorry.
You're so afraid of
And I always
Skynet.
say, no, no.
Yeah,
No.
you are.
don't
Let's
actually
actually
know what
make
Skynet is.
the reference to our actual generation.
What's Skynet?
Skynet is the ones that take over in Terminator.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, you know. Stringy like taffy. Shake it, laugh it, taffy. What were we talking about before?
Which before? We
Oh,
jumped like a couple
I
subjects.
don't know.
The fact that Golden Girls?
Oh, Golden Girls. I love Golden Girls.
Yeah.
At one point I used to be called Apple Picker.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Why is that?
Because that's how conversations went. It was like some
Yeah.
over here, some over here.
Yeah.
Um, Golden Girls. What got us onto Golden Girls?
I don't know. You didn't want to date?
I don't. I won't. Well, first choice, I'll be you to stay alive forever
Yeah, that's probably
with
not
me.
going to happen.
Okay. Second choice, Golden Girls Club.
Uh-huh.
Golden Girl Gangsters. Yes.
Triple G's.
We're gonna have like jackets made.
Oh, yeah?
Leather jackets.
Be
But
like the
like
girls
a nice
on...
supple leather because I'm gonna be old and I don't want anything rough on my skin. So it'll have to be a nice like lamb little baby. Rabbit.
Ladies off of Grease.
Ooh, the pink ladies.
Yeah. You get pink leather.
Pink is not my color. I don't think.
What if it's a dusty rose?
I think it kind of has to be, I don't know, darker. I think I'm an autumn,
No, you're an Alethea.
which, hey baby, hey baby. I think my season is autumn for eyes, skin, hair, my season. And so therefore, there's not a lot of pink that would do so great.
Season?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Like summer, winter, fall, spring.
Yeah. People aren't seasons.
No, but like your complexion is.
No.
It all depends on like, yeah, what part of like the color palette best suits like your, sometimes you wear something and it makes you look washed out, and sometimes you wear something and it makes you look like more vibrant and alive. That's because what you were wearing was not in your season, and what you are like complements your skin tone. It all talks about like what's complementing
Why
your
are
skin
we calling
tone.
it a season now?
It's not now. It's always been seasons because it
Always?
goes. But
I've never heard of this before in my life.
because you're a dude.
A duda?
Yeah, you're a dude. I remember first hearing about it. I was young. It was in the 80s, and everybody was getting their colors done. They would go to like J.C. Penney, and then they would have all these like fabric.
So you remember hearing it when you were like 7?
Yeah.
Because that's 8? The oldest you would have been in the 80s.
No.
7. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because then I would turn 8. But yeah, I mean, like it was a thing. And they had all these handkerchiefs of different color, and they would place it on you, and it would be like, do you look better with blacks or with browns?
So you put paint samples on you?
Paint swatches, fabric paint swatches to see what went best with your complexion. And then women would start wearing that color of makeup, and they would get their hair colored, like dyed within that season, and it just made them look so great. Well, then it kind of went away for a long time, probably with, I don't know, the 90s. I don't remember hearing.
Hypercolor?
Maybe. But yeah, just recently it's been getting some more traction. People are talking about it, and you can see pictures of like the way people dressed before, and it was just like, oh, okay. And then after, and you're like, whoa, that color looks good on you. There's certain colors that I'm like, oh, babe, your eyes look so good today. That's because that's a color that's like bringing out your complexion.
Oh, I thought that's just because I
And
got
it's
sleep and I was awake.
Maybe. But sometimes your eyes are so blue when the rims of your eyes are red. It's so pretty. But your eyes.
So my bloodshot eyes are pretty.
No, not bloodshot. When the rims, it happens when you're angry.
So I need to be angry more often? I thought you did want me angry.
I don't want you angry, but sometimes that's why I pick on you.
Oh.
I'll pick it up. He doesn't like his face being touched or poked at. And so sometimes I'll be like, boopy doopy doo. And I can see his eyes go, ugh. And I'm like, hey, so cute.
Interesting.
Oh,
I'm finding so many things out about you through talking.
Weird how that works.
Weird.
Ah, yeah. But sometimes different shirts are just like, boom, your eyes be popping.
Huh.
That's because it's a shirt that's in your season. It's one of your colors.
I just figure if it fits, it ships.
Oh. I was like, oh, I'm yawning. I saw the video and it was just like, and then I started laughing. And then I almost choked on my own air.
Talent. Talente.
Why did that make my brain go, Silencio, Bruno? Taliente. Silencio, Bruno.
Is he talented?
Bruno?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But you can't talk about him, so shh.
Yeah, that's not the same Bruno.
I've heard it both ways.
No, it's Bruno from Encanto, and then there's Bruno. Is it? Oh, what is it? It's a
What if it's the
fish.
same person?
The kid that turns into a fish, and then he finds his. He turns into a fish. What's it called? Fish sticks. That's not it.
Turns into a fish?
Yeah, and it's like on this. I think it's Italy, and he turns into a fish. His parents also turn into fish. And then he goes to the mainland because he wants to be with other kids. And then there's a dad, and he just has eyebrows.
He just has eyebrows.
I don't think he has eyeballs. And they eat spaghetti.
How does he see?
I don't know. But
I have no idea what you're talking about.
like a sheepdog. Daddy's sheepdog. And then there's a bike race.
Mm.
And it starts raining.
Okay.
And then there's a bunch of hidden fishes. Leopards?
Hidden fishes are leopards?
Leopards, geckos. I was thinking like leopard gecko, and I was like, oh, we didn't say the whole thing. Gecko, was it? What are they? Fishes? Sea creatures. Any hoot.
Okay.
I think that's Silencio Bruno is from that. What's that movie?
I don't know. Maybe somebody out there could tell you.
Maybe. Help. Hit me. Help me.
That was I just want to touch it.
No.
Yeah.
No, I said, help me.
I was talking about
And then
before
my
that.
head is, huh?
I was talking about before that.
What? When?
When you were humming.
No, I was singing, help me. What is it? When angels start to cry.
What?
That's probably not the words. When angels start. Help me.
I don't know.
I'm all fine. When angels start to cry.
Huh.
You'll know it when you hear it. Next time you hear it, you'll be like, that's the song.
Maybe. Or you'll be like, that's the song when it
I
comes
will.
on.
I will. I think I have the Air Force song. Is it Air Force? Into the wild blue yonder.
Yeah, who else would go into the wild blue yonder? That was easy for me to say.
I wasn't sure if it was wild blue yonder like the sky or wild blue yonder like the ocean. So I didn't
Except
know.
for the ocean here is not blue.
Right. But there's ocean on the other side. Like
Where?
Fort Canaveral. It's blue in Florida,
Sometimes.
and there's things down there. No, it's blue. It's pretty blue
Not all the
in
time.
the
Gulf of Mexico?
best part.
Sometimes.
It's
You
not
don't
always
really
blue.
get like blue water until you're down in like the Caribbean.
Where did we go in high school? We went to
I have no idea where you went in high
a
school.
thing for, what was it? We went to a thing, not a camp, like a missions thing. And when we went to the water, it was beautiful and blue. We played beach games. And I went to an old folks home. Oh my gosh, I love old people. And we were doing songs with puppets. I don't remember why we were doing puppets. But there was this one lady. Oh no, I'm gonna laugh. That's really sad. Oh, it's really inappropriate that I'm laughing. It's not funny. It's a little funny. She wanted to see one of the puppets. She was like, "Oh, let me see one of those." And I was like, "Okay." So I brought her one of the puppets, and she started like rocking and singing to it. And then she's like, "Oh no, he doesn't have any legs." And I was like, "No, he's a puppet." And she's like, "Oh, this little baby doesn't have legs." Like she thought it was real. And I was like, "Oh no."
Oh no.
Oh no. Yeah, so then she was like singing to it, and I think she was trying to soothe it because she thought it didn't have legs. And I was like, no, no, it's just a puppet. Anywho, um,
Was she like, well, this is the best behaved kid ever? No talking, no noise.
I don't know, but no, she didn't say any of that. She was just so overly concerned that it didn't have legs. And I was like, oh no. And then at one point she was like teary about it.
Oh.
She's like, this poor baby doesn't have any legs. And I was like, it's a puppet, it's a doll. And she's like, it is a doll, baby. And I'm like, no, no, no. Like, it's a doll. But I didn't want to, like, punch it and, like, give her a heart attack or something.
Oh,
Thinking
yeah.
that I'm, like, assaulting a child. I was like, I don't know how to prove to her that it's not human. And it just doesn't have legs.
Didn't want to turn it over and say, see, it's hollow.
No, no. I didn't want to take it from her.
Oh.
But there was, oh gosh, that is so not attractive. There was another lady. And she had like saggy front parts. They pulled up her pants on top of her front parts and then tapped him like, there you go. And I was like, that was her front parts. Tucked into her pants.
Well, just
That's my future.
saving money.
And I was like, oh, okay. I was in high school. I was like, I didn't even know this could happen. I mean, there's so many things I'm learning about humans today.
Mm.
Why
Get it, girl.
you don't want me? um, you are not going to be working at the coffee shop anymore.
Nope.
He's changing his hours at work to better accommodate the people he works with, because he's a nice guy, which means that I won't get to see him every morning. Um,
Except for at the house.
it's just not enough.
It's not enough.
No, who's gonna today? Guess what? I had to do.
Not make my breakfast.
I had to make my own tea.
This is so terrible. To
Yeah,
put some hot water in a cup.
with the tea bags. But you do it for me.
We used to, yeah.
There are still 3 days left of this week, sir. I still get to make you breakfast 3 more days.
Yeah.
Uh, um,
But
I
it'll
know
be a
it's
good
silly,
thing.
but I really am like sad that I'm not gonna see him every morning and have because there's only a few customers that early.
But instead of me getting home at like 5, I'll be getting home at like 3:30.
I do like that.
So you'll have extra time with me, not in a work setting where we have to
No,
be
I
doing
get
other
that.
things
No,
for
I
other
get
people.
that. I get that. But I also really like having you there in the morning.
Okay,
That way I'm not alone.
but you're not going to be alone.
But I also, okay, that's stop. But that way I
Why,
am.
why do I need to stop?
Because that makes sense. I am gonna miss you.
Okay. You just want to have your little moment here?
I'm just gonna miss you. Do you see how serious I am?
Yeah, but it'll be good because I'll be able to intermittent fast. Because I'm not going to make myself breakfast.
The alarm went off today, and I was like, we have an alarm for his breakfast, so I don't forget to make breakfast if we get busy. And it went off, and they were like, "Chris, alarm!" And I was like, I'm gonna have to take that off because that is gonna wreck me if I hear that
Is it
every
going to
day.
wreck you?
Yes, I'll be like, oh, it'll be like a tiny death. Oh gosh.
Are you for reals?
Yeah, we're like a bonded pair. If we were animals, they wouldn't be able to put us in different
Put
homes.
us asunder?
Yeah, let no man put us asunder. Okay.
Well, we'll be even less
You
asundered
me.
when we actually have more awake time home together.
Yeah, I'm excited about that too.
Are you? Because
Mm.
it doesn't sound so much.
I am excited to have more time with you at home and we could play more games,
Yeah, more reindeer games.
do more out yard working.
Yep, that works. Outwork it in the yard. I get you. I'm your translator. It's okay.
So many things. I am really excited about that. Maybe we could go bike rides.
Yeah.
Um,
Or walks.
mhm.
Or disc golf. Or so many things. Also, it'll allow me time for study
Yeah, that is really good.
and other suchness.
Yeah, that is gonna be really good. I do like all that. I just am going to miss you in the morning.
Well, I will miss you in the morning too.
Really, this is the first time you said it.
But more so, I will look forward to seeing you in the afternoon, earlier in the day. Gotta see the silvers of your lining.
Yep. Yeah, that'll be fun. We'll be able to eat dinner earlier.
Yep.
Oh,
You know what that means?
great.
Going to bed sooner.
I've really been trying to get to bed sooner. Trying to work on like cortisol levels and
We saw somewhere where it said that women need more sleep.
yeah, I've been
And
really
men.
trying to get More sleep.
Just all the things.
Yeah. All the things. Moving. Adding in different like nuts and seeds. Like doing different things to try to specifically lower cortisol.
Mm-hmm.
All the great things that come with. I almost said ice dancing, cold plunging.
Same.
It's not the same.
Sometimes it feels like ice dancing.
All the ice dancing. Brain focus. It does. It just rapidly focuses on other things. I was gonna say something else. I don't know where the thought went though. So
Wow, you're just hopping tonight. But
it's because I tried to put. Look at this. Look at this. This is my thinking putty. I don't know what happened to it. It stays flat, but there's like some putty in the thing. What is this? The groove? I tried to open it. Oh my goodness gracious. It wasn't opening, so we're back with old blue. I'm gonna have to clean up this thinking putty contraption so I can show you. It's purple and glittery. And I was excited to show you my thinking putty. And
no thinking for you tonight.
I guess you're just gonna. Maybe that was my issue. I just got fluff, cotton candy brain. So I guess you'll have to come back to see my purple sparkly thinking putty. Ooh. That's so exciting.
But yeah, no more coffee shops.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be fun, ish.
It'll be different.
It will be.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it'll be for the better, and I won't be working 2 jobs.
Yeah.
Which will be nice.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. You ready to go to bed?
Oh yeah. It's bedtime.
It's sleeping.
Bye.
My bed calls to me.
Come to bed. What?
That's what your side of the bed sounds like. My side of the bed is not deep and it's like
come to bed.
That okay. Nope. If my bed ever sounded like that, I'd be like, couch, you are my thing from here on out. Any hoot. Love you. Bye.
Bye.